Hello YouTube, and welcome to my garden. Well, I'm actually not sitting in the garden, but the background is my garden. When I was setting up the table and the chair, it suddenly got really windy, and it feels like there's some rain heading our way. And to get away from some of the wind, I'm filming here. It's just by the boiler room, so my view isn't that nice. I'm looking into a wall, but once I've done the filming, I'll turn around. And the reason I'm filming today is because I've got sort of two anniversaries to celebrate. I've got 2 year anniversary and a 30 year anniversary. And I'll start with the 2 year. And it's 2 years since I lit this for the first time. My very first pipe smoke was with this pipe, not too far from here, just on the other side of the boiler room. And I found this pipe and another one at the thrift store, and I bought it, and I thought long and hard about actually getting some tobacco and try smoking it, but eventually I did, and I haven't regretted it, not at all. 2 years ago I had Peterson's Connoisseur's Choice in the pipe. I've got something different today, something that is sort of connected to my 30-year anniversary. And in June, early June 1988, I went to Ireland for the first time. And I went there with my ex-girlfriend. Well, she wasn't my ex then, she is now. And yeah, we spent 2 weeks there. Fantastic trip, fantastic trip. I had just finished I don't know, it, it it's sort of like high school, I suppose. With the grades I got from the school I finished, I applied to university. And I don't know if that's the way you do it in the US or in the UK. I think in the UK they have exams, A levels or something like that. But I don't know how old they were. I was 18 at the time. The wind is rocking the thing that I've got my phone on. So, because it's sort of Irish anniversary, I opened a pouch of this stuff, Mick McQuaid. It's Virginia Burley blend, plug, taste with almond and brandy. And I can't say that I taste either of them, but it has a really nice, full, quite mellow taste. It's not that strong, and it doesn't have a lot of nicotine in it. It's not weak when it comes to nicotine, but it's not overwhelming. It's a yeah, it's a really nice smoke, and it's a pity that they've discontinued it. With this pouch that I opened today, I've got 6 pouches left. So they'll I plan to smoke one each year. Yeah, back to Ireland. It was the first time in Ireland. It was really, it started off my love for the Emerald Island. Well, I was keen on Ireland before going there, but I was really in love when I left. We flew into Dublin and stayed there for a few days. Then went over to Galway, up into Connemara, that's the west coast, and then took a ferry to Inishmore, which is the biggest of the Iron Islands. They're located in Galway Bay. And from there to Clare, also on the west coast, where it's really scenic. You got high, really steep cliffs, and you've got the Atlantic just thundering in all the way from the US. And 1988, there were tourists, but it wasn't a lot of tourists. I went there 2 summers ago, and they built this huge visitor center, and it was crowded, and it's still beautiful and scenic, but yeah, I'm glad I saw it in 1988, or I'm glad I visited Ireland that early, before all the tourists started coming, because I do believe it has changed the island and its economy and the atmosphere, but it's still a lovely place. Yeah, I'm from Clare down to Limerick. I'm back to Dublin. I I wish I had some anecdotes to tell from the trip. Well, I've got one anecdote, but that's not from the trip. That's from the what came after. We took a lot of pictures during our 2 weeks there, couple of years later, when we broke up, I was childish, foolish, proud, and hurting. And I said, "You take the photos." And that wasn't only our photos from Ireland. We had 1989. We traveled a couple of months in France, Spain, and Portugal, and all the photos from that trip as well, and the trip to England and Scotland too. All those photos, I just said no, I never want to see them again. Do take them, and yeah, I'm sort of regretting that now. It would have been nice to have some of the photos at least. But that's the way it is. And I also remember our first night or evening in Dublin. We were staying quite close to downtown Dublin, but Dublin has the posh side and the rough side, and we were staying on the rough side at a hostel. And when we went out, we went out looking for a pub to have a pint and maybe something to eat, and we walked sort of in the wrong direction in into rougher areas. And I remember us going into a couple of pubs and just turning around in the doorway, too afraid to walk in and order a pint. And in doing so, we also passed the city morgue. So I suppose we were wondering what kind of place or what part of Dublin we had really ended up in. But we found our way to O'Connell Street, which is the big street running through the center of Dublin, and found a pub that was, yeah, not so scary to go into. We were 18 at the time, and we couldn't order in Sweden. We couldn't order alcohol then. We couldn't buy alcohol, not in the shop, not at the restaurant. Uh, so the whole thing of going up to a bar and ordering something with alcohol in was new and exciting experience. Not that we got hammered, uh, but it was doing grown-up stuff. Yeah, time flies, both when you're having fun and when you're not. 2 years since I started, since I first picked up a pipe. A lot of things has happened. I've learned a lot during those couple of years. I'm still a novice, but yeah, I'm really glad I did pick up the pipe because it has added quality to my life, both smoking as such and engaging with you guys. Yeah, I'll stop now before I get all misty-eyed and tell you how much you mean to me. Uh, Thanks for watching. Take care. Hope to see you soon again. Bye.